morning, cats and kittens, pups and pooches. It's Susie Q96, and I'm supposed to be out running errands right now, but my car won't start. So my trip to the post office and the bank is on hold. I got a friend gonna try and come by later and give me a jump start. So my whole day's gotten a little bit rearranged. Good morning, Mike. Good morning, FLX. Hi, Les. So anyway, it doesn't look like I'm going to make it to the post office this morning. Maybe, and the bank. Maybe this afternoon if my friend can come by and get my car going. So in the interim, I've still got this cigar box with all this funny money in it. And I just need to figure out what this money is so I can decide whether I need to roll it up and take it back to the bank, or if it's going in the giveaway box, which I'm trying to restock, or exactly what's going on with it. Somewhere along the line, hi, Michael E. Fines. Somewhere along the line today during this stream, I will be adding another person into the May gift away. I've got something different I'm going to do for that. Anyway, I'm starting out with this 1993p nickel, and I just recently learned about an error. Well, an anomaly. I don't want to really call it an error. But I'm going to show it to you. It's a die crack error is what it is. I had never seen this one before. Let's see if I can pull this picture up. And oops, not from there. I can't. Oh goodness. But anyway, it is called a spike head error. And what it is, it's a die crack that runs from Jefferson's nose over to the edge of the coin, kind of by the middle of where it says "we." Let's see if I can pull this up. It's actually on the edge of the E where it comes apart. You can see it pretty clearly in this one, in this picture, which is why I use this one. Hi, William. So I was not aware that this existed, but you can see the line running from the tip of the nose up, and it's supposedly a die crack, according to this eBay seller. I'd never seen it before, but since I had one of these pennies lying here handy, good morning, Walt Money. Since I had one lying here handy, I thought I'd check it out. So that's something new for me. I don't know a lot about errors and that sort of things on nickels, but I'm guessing I must have heard about that somewhere because I had set this nickel aside. As it turns out, there is nothing on my nickel. Good morning, Paula. But that was something new to look at. I have all kinds of things in this box here. I'm not sure what it says on this sticker. It says Cud back something. So apparently this quarter supposedly has some cud on it, and it's in a plastic. So let's see if we can figure out what's going on with Mr. Roosevelt. I'm just, like I said, I'm stuck because my car won't start. So I'm just kind of looking at some more of these loose quarters lying around, loose everything lying around, trying to see what earthly reason I had for keeping them. Some of them have little things like this where, okay, I know why I kept it, but is that cut actually there? Or is that just a note to myself to look for that cud? So we're going to pull up a 2016 Roosevelt quarter and see where it says there's a couple different places on this that you can possibly have cud. So of them, let me share the screen. And we will take a look. Yeah, this stuff is so painfully slow. My brother is in here. Oh my God. Hey, everybody. Here's my world famous brother, Dan. Hi, Dan. We're looking at errors on quarters right now because my car doesn't want to start. And so I'm waiting for somebody to come and give me a jump so I can run down to the bank. So in the interim, I have all these oddball pieces of loose change that we're looking for mistakes on. Now, my brother's not really a coin collector, but he is a former metal detectorist. So everybody welcome my brother. He's awesome. He keeps me in check and has since we were kids. It's the first time I've ever actually seen him. I know he's watched some of my videos, but I've never actually seen him in one of my live streams before. So, okay, let me get this example pulled up here so we can see what we're looking for on this particular coin. I know there's a couple different places on this coin. As you can see on here, they've got a little circle right around his hand where there's supposed to be a possibility of finding a little blob of cud. So let's go back to the microscope and see if we have that on our example. Let's move the, because, okay. Now, I don't see anything on that part of the coin that matches, because in the example it would be going right up across his hand, and I don't see anything on this one for that error, but I see that there are others listed. There's supposedly one on that. So let's look at his hat. See if we see any. Okay, and I see it on the hat. If you look right under the V on the edge of the hat brim, there's a little blob in there. If you see right up there on the corner of the hat under the V, there is a little blob. Good luck in keeping me in check. Honey, he's been trying our whole lives to keep me in check. It's not possible. And my brother is a smart man, so he knows that. But yeah, I do see the little blob there on the brim of his hat. So now I understand the last word written on the sticker said brim. I couldn't figure out what that said, but it says Cud Brim, BRIM. So there is, in fact, some little cud error on that quarter. And so that's one we're going to keep. It's not going back to the bank. We will appropriately package that one up. Then I found this one. It's got, this package has got 2 or 3 quarters in it with paper wrapped around them. I don't know what they are, but we'll see what it says on the papers. Oh, these are the ones we were looking at yesterday. I know one of them is about the upper window. I remember that. But let's see what the paper says that's in here. Snow on roof. Okay. So apparently the error we're looking for here has to do with cuds on the roof. So let's see if we can pull up an example. If I could learn to type. If I only had a brain. Let's see what it says about this 2015 CUD error. Cat on the roof. Okay, I think they meant cut on the roof. Alrighty then. I don't think there's any cats on the roof, but let's see here. I'm trying to. I guess this is what we're calling the CUD on this is there's a little blob right there that does not appear to be on the other one. And there's another little CUD right there. I don't think it's anything super good, but it is what it said it is. You know, some of these I don't even know where these quarters came from. Like I said, I found this box and they were in it. So I want to look at that one a little bit better, maybe with my jeweler's loop. But for now, I'm going to put it back in the plastic with the note. And there was another one in here with it that said the same thing. Now, this one is way more prominent. I'm going to get that other one back out because I want to show you the difference between these two coins. Same quarters, same year, but very different roof line. Over here, you've got a substantial amount of snow there and a blob over here, a cuddy blob. But then look at this one. Let's pull this guy in. And there's almost nothing on that roof over in this area compared to that. Lots of snow on that one, yeah. So, yeah, same year. I'm pretty sure these are both P's. That's a P. And I should have my gloves on, but I don't know where they are. And that's a P. So they're both from, ooh, they're pretty messed up on the face there. I think that's just something that'll come off, though. I think it's, yeah, lint or something. But yeah, there's two of the same quarter with a very different roof line. That one has a little cud hanging above it and hardly anything that looks like snow. This one, whoops. That one has like a huge, huge pile. Both out of the same mint, folks. Early and late stage dye chips. Exactly. So, yep. That's why I kept those. So, those are were legitimately identified and set aside. So, you know, some of the stuff that was in this box we went through yesterday, and there was absolutely no reason except maybe it was just lying on my desk and got thrown in there. So this one also has a piece of paper around it. Let's see what it is. Okay, this is a 2020 Salt River. And the little note in it says route on left. I'm not sure. Route on left something mark. Oh, now my phone's ringing. Y'all study that one for just a second while I see what's going on my phone. If it's somebody I need to talk to. No, it's somebody from Tampa trying to sell me a new warranty on my car or something. I get a bazillion of them. So, let's see what this is. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's go over here and let's see what the errors are on supposedly for this one. Because I truly don't remember. But apparently I thought I saw something on it. All right, extra roots. Let's see what mint this is real quick. Make sure I'm looking at, okay, this is a P. But let's see what it says. This is why I don't normally do these on camera. I am very, very slow at it. Okay, I found one that supposedly has a photo. Apparently there's also some double dye reverse on this, on the P. I don't really see it in the picture. A lot of this stuff that comes up on eBay, and it says it has these errors, but then I look at them even with the magnifying and I don't really see it. But there's all kinds of errors listed for this particular quarter. I wish people's photos were better. That one's blurry, not an error. Coin rolling machine. Yeah, I've seen a lot of those. People think they're errors, just where the mechanics of the rolling machine will put an extra circle. But I'm not really seeing this particular error right now. So, but I'm going to put it back in the plastic and set it aside where I can research that one a little bit later, because there are so many different errors listed for that particular coin that I need to give it a good once over. Gee, I hope my brother hit the like button while he was in here. If he's still here, Dan, go hit the thumbs up. Thank you for coming. That made my day right there. I've never seen my brother in one of my live streams before. That was really cool. Because this is kind of an acquired taste thing. You got to kind of really be into this, looking for the errors and have the patience to do it. And like I said, I kind of made it this week's project to clear out so much of this loose change. There's just so much of it that needs to go back to the bank if it's not anything. I'm a little short on money right now. I'll get caught back up. It's just I had a couple of setbacks, mostly in March. Engraver's initial, bottom left. Die crack on mint mark, bottom left. Yeah, that particular coin I'm gonna have to study, because I found a list of 5 or 6 different things people are listing as possible errors on that one. And those national park ones, I've got a list that I've made so far that I've got over 55, and I haven't even touched the surface yet on possible errors. So that one's going to require some study. Okay, let's see what it says for George Rogers Clark errors. Okay. Well, let's see. Oops. Yeah, no, I'm being quiet. I'm trying to read. Okay, apparently, among other things, there is well, they're calling it a die break. Somebody might consider this to be a cud. Let me pop it up here on the screen and y'all can help with the debate. Share screen. Eventually I'll get to where I can do this stuff fast again. It's a little harder with my eye doing the uncoordinated dance. Let's pull this up here and go back here. There. Oops. So right above the hat, up there, is supposedly a die crack. Now let's look at mine. See if it has any such animal on it. I don't see a huge crack there, but I do see something there, right there. That line should be nice and straight and crisp going across from one end of the gun to the other. And as you can see right there, it is not. There's a little blobulation. I'm going to call it cut. I don't know. What do you guys call it? I don't think that's a die crack. That's what the seller of the one on eBay is calling it, but theirs has a much more substantial wound in that area. But there is something there that's not clean and crisp. Let's see if we see anything else. Yeah, unfortunately, the quality control on the National Park series did leave a little bit to be desired, which, if you are a stickler for collecting anything with any kind of anomaly on it, you can have a field day searching these bad boys because there's just so many. Some of them are very, very obvious, and other ones not so much. Like, I have always debated on this. Is that actually an error, or is that part of the top of the hat? But it does not appear to be part of the top of the hat because the line of the hat's going that way. So we're going to operate on the assumption on this one that there's a little cud happening on top of his head. And I will examine that one further later, but it's not going back to the bank. So we'll put a little note in there. But I'm eliminating a lot of these things. And then we may take some of these over to the Q&A show. And get some more expert opinions. Uh-oh. It's my buddy. He's here. It's Mikey. It's Mikey. I'm going to have to make more Mikey commands. This one I think says dinner, and but we really want to know about lunch or breakfast. Anyway, whoops, drop my quarter. So we'll put that one aside. That one has potential. And we will move on. See what this bag of nickels is. Like I said, there's just random stuff in this box. Hanging out with Lily. Oh, you must be back in Texas. If you're with Lily. How's Miss Lily? Okay, let me see here. I think these, okay, these are some Westward Journey. That is the piece metal. Piece metal. I can't talk today. There's another piece metal. This is Ocean in View. And it's kind of grubby. The series is based on the adventures and travels of Lewis and Clark. This is called the Keel Boat. And this is the Bison. Some people call it the New Buffalo nickel. And these were all 2004, 2005. So that's what those are. I think I made a container for those. I have a lot of them. I'm going to try to put some together where we have one of each, you know, like a little set. So let's do that. Let's take one of each of those and put them in an envelope. And then we'll do something with the stray. And I will check them a little further later. She's sleeping on the cat tower. M3's actually in the bedroom sleeping on his cat tower right now. So that left me with an extra of the piece metal. So that takes care of that bag. And I got some more things in the box. I got a token. It's plastic, and I found it metal detecting, so that's really funny. It's a 4-leaf clover for good luck. The detector did not pick it up. It was a surface find. But yeah, I found that on the ground at the park. Put it in there. For now, that doesn't belong in the box. We're getting there. Found a lid to a coin tube. Found a coin tube full of quarters. Back in Florida, she never slept on the cat tower. And now here she is. Well, atmospheric conditions? I don't know, Mikey. Okay. This has got a bunch of quarters in it and one dime. I'll work on this till about noon and then call my friend back and see if we can get my car going. There's Mark Thomas, also known as me. Okay, why do we have a 2012 P penny? I mean dime. See if there's any known errors. Okay, 2012 P Roosevelt dime, misaligned die off center. Oh, Roosevelt dime error list. That might be a good one to bookmark that. And bookmark this time. All right, we'll hold that. Error list. Oh, so where's the error list? Okay, here we go. 82P, 64D, 68S. Yeah, I'm not really seeing much except the off center. 2012 P errors. Come on. This is why I don't usually do these online. They just take me forever. All right, let me get on a different page. I'll go back to that list later. Come on. Misaligned die off center. Okay, let's go back and look at mine. Well, the rim is a lot wider on one side than the other. If you look down here at the bottom, there's almost no rim. So maybe that's what I was looking at. Like down here, see, there's no rim in that area. And then when you get up here, it's quite large. And you come back around and you get down by the date and there's almost nothing. Yeah, M3 will stick his tongue out at you. Sometimes he will sleep with his tongue stuck out. So I'm guessing this might be the reason I kept this dime, was to try and figure out if it is in fact considered to be an off-center die. I'd like to see a photo of one. Let's look at this eBay listing. I don't really believe most of the eBay listings, but you can zoom in on the pictures, and that part I like. I do like being able to zoom in on the pictures, and the picture of the one on eBay is not the best, but it looks very similar to what I have. So I'll pull it up here and see if I can put them side by side. I haven't quite figured out how to do some of this fancy smancy stuff yet. But, okay, let's share the screen. Come on, today, please. There we go. All right, let's get that up here. And let's try this. It doesn't want to share. Maybe that'll work, but it's not very big. Yeah, okay. This is as big as I can get the eBay picture. Try and watch Michael Kittle, Glendale Coin Club. Yeah, I usually do try to watch Michael. Actually, I've been on Michael's channel for a long time. I learn a lot from his because there's not a lot of hype on there. It's more a professional coin club where they really get into a lot of the specifics. Now, if you look at this one that's on eBay, you can see it's got the wide rim going around the top, and then when it gets down by the date, there's nothing there as far as the rim. And that's pretty much what's happening with my dime as well. Let's just, out of curiosity, go take a look at what this person is selling. That's the best picture they have of it, and that's not very good. It's not very close. They want $5 for that dime, plus $1.25 shipping. So, oh, there. That's a little better. It's hard for me to pull it up on the screen and do the hover over it at the same time. But I'm going to try to hover over it so you can see. This is the one for sale on eBay. Mine actually has even less of a rim on the bottom than this one does. And then here is mine. So I'm going to go with that. Misaligned. Well, that's not the way his is. Oops. That's not what he's got it labeled. That's why I pulled it up, because that was the only thing I found labeled that way. I don't know what you call this, but I'm going to look up what the definition of misaligned die is. And we will. Let's see what it says. Let me make sure I'm not throwing myself out of my stream. Almost did that. Let's find the definition of a misaligned. Yeah, because what I would call this is not a misaligned die. What I call this is an off-center strike. But a lot of people are calling this a misaligned die strike. So, okay, there's a page. What is a misaligned die strike? Let's go there. First, we will look at a misaligned die error. These usually occur when the hammer die is not properly lined up with the anvil die, resulting in a slight offset on one side of the coin. This means that only one side of the coin will show the misalignment and the reverse will appear normal. But see, I've always called what I'm looking at right now as an off-center strike rather than a misaligned. But I have pulled up several different pages showing what they are calling misaligned die strike mint errors. Let me pull this one up with these nickels on it because it's quite a good graphic. Yeah, see, there's a lot of confusing terms in this hobby. There really are. And what some people call one thing, other people call something else. This is from coinhelpu.com or coinauctionhelp.com. And this shows what they're calling a misaligned die strike on a nickel up here and down here on a quarter. So oh well, I'm not putting anything on eBay. I'm just using the graphics from eBay as an example because you can blow those pictures up. I do not plan on listing any of these things on eBay. I just, like I said, am using the photos because you can easily drag your mouse over them and blow them up larger to see what you're looking at. So I'm going to go with that's why I had kept that dime. And I did find another one like it to back that up. So that is why I kept that. It's legit, baby. I had a reason for keeping it. It's not just something that got picked up off the floor. So I can put a note in there. I don't have any of my little cardboard things to put them in right now. I'm out of everything except dollar ones, but I've got some little envelopes I can put them in. So it's starting to look like most of the stuff that's in this box. Hi, Rob. Come you're not out detecticating today. Or are you in traveling mode? I'm not quite sure where you are. If you're still in Missouri or if you're headed back. Don't quite know where you are. Okay, let's see what else we got here. We got a bunch of loose quarters. All right. Let's see what this is. This is a Lowell. A 2019 Lowell quarter. Like I said, there's about 10, 12 loose quarters in this stack. Just trying to figure out if there's any reason I kept them. And in a minute, I'm going to, probably after this quarter, I will pick somebody else to get entered in the End-O-May giveaway, actually the gift away. I'm giving away a gift. There we go. Okay. Roll quarter errors. This one happens to be a, make sure I got the right mint date. This is a P. Yeah, okay. So let's see what it says about the Lowell. It says, oh yeah, Rob, you missed all the excitement. My brother actually came into the live stream today. That freaked me out. I looked down and saw my brother saying, "Hi, sis." Oh my goodness, that was fun. That made me happy. Okay. Hairpin die crack. All right. Let me put this up on the screen. And we can start out looking for this. These I like. This page has them marked. Not super duper well, but well enough that I can see where the errors are supposed to be. On the Lowell, this is mine down here in the left-hand quarter. Now, if you look on the diagram here, you'll see these two little red arrows pointing upwards to a die crack in her hair. So let's go take a look at mine under the scope and see if we see that. Then there's also down here interior break in the mill girl's apron. So there's a big thing in her apron. So, oh yeah, that's a much better one. Right above the PH, you can see it. So let's get out of that, bring mine up to full size and see if we see any of those things. All right, let's start with her hair. I do not see the thing in her hair. Let's go down to her apron. I don't see anything over here in the apron. It would have been right in there if it existed. Oops, I'm losing control here. Yeah, this is why I don't do this on camera very often. And then the third one, if it existed, would have been down here by the pH, down in this area. So I don't see anything on this one for holding onto that. So that can go back to La Banque. If somebody else finds something on it, good for them. All right. Now, I got to pick somebody to add to my list of people eligible for the Endomay giveaway. Gift away. Go away. Oh, heck. I'm a mess. All right, I'm just going to do this in a real easy way. We're just going to play, since we've been playing with all these quarters, we're going to play a game. I'm going to take this little piece of pink paper here, one of these jobbies, and I'm going to write the name of a state on it. And when I say go, everybody gets one guess only. And as soon as I see someone say that state, we will stop. And that person will get an entry. All right, everybody ready? I'm going to guess a state. I'll stop you as soon as I see somebody say the right one. And oh, name a state. Everybody's going for the M's. Got Missouri, Michigan, Minnesota, Michigan, Mississippi. Everybody's stuck on the M's. That's funny. Anybody else? Says there's 7 people here. I only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guesses. And nobody's got it. All right, everybody guess again. Just keep guessing as many times as you want. First time I see it, that'll be the entry. No, nope, not California, not Oregon, not Florida, no Sweat Home, Alabama, no Texas, no Ohio, no, not Washington or New York. Somebody will get it eventually. Arkansas, nope. Man, you guys are dancing everywhere except in the state I wrote down. Wow. Can't believe it's this hard. No, not yet. Nope. Okay, I'm going to throw a hint out. And the hint is What state are we going to visit tonight on Sweeping the Dirt? We've been on the metal detecting show. We've been looking at a different state every week. What state are we visiting tonight? People. I can't believe it's this difficult. Since I was doing the states in alphabetical order, that's another hint. If you know what state I did last week, you should be able to figure out what state I'm doing this week. I thought this one was going to be so easy. Oh my gosh, peoples. I really thought this one was going to be a lot easier. Wow. Oh my goodness. This is really something here. Whoever gets this, this is a goodie here. Well, I still haven't seen it. Somebody got a little clap. Winner. Stop. We got one. I got it. Somebody got it. We have our next entrant. And it is Mike the Greek with Colorado, which I have upside down, but there it is, Colorado. So Mike the Greek gets an entry. Well, I don't think anybody's ever going to say Colorado. Dang. All right. Let me get Mike written down. All right. And I just got a text message saying my friend is here to try and jump my car. So I'm going to end this for now. We did get a few things looked at here. Still got a bunch of coins left to study on, mostly quarters. I'm going to try to see if we can get it started, and if we can, then I'm going to be running to the bank. So it goes by whoever comes across my screen first, not who comes across your screen first. If I see that Mike also, I will go back and see if I can find where you're saying that Mike Shalil's had it. Shalise, Kansas. But I go by the first one across my screen. Let me go back. Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Arizona, Arkansas. Stop. Hawaii, Kansas, Montana, Illinois, Kentucky, Connecticut, Idaho, Georgia. I don't want anybody to feel like they got shorted, but it is whoever comes across my screen first, which means if you're having a lag, somebody else's can actually get in before yours. Like the other day, I was in somebody's stream And on my screen, I was the second answer, but when they were reading them off, I was like the ninth answer. It's just how the internet plays it. I'm still scrolling down and scrolling down. On my screen, the first one is Mike. And I'm still trying to find where Mike the Greek, let me clarify that. I'm trying to find where he had it in the beginning. I have gone all the way back up, but I may well have missed it. So here's what we're going to do. The easiest way, both of you get an entry. Everybody think that's fair? I give them both an entry. I mean, it's not like we have a coin that I have to cut in half or something. No, I'll just give you both an entry. If I missed it, it's on me, baby. So, not a problem. We will just put both of you down. My bad. And problem solved. That's fair. Both of you get one. It's a mic kind of thing. Like I said, I don't see very well, so I may well have missed it at the very beginning. Not a problem. We got everybody covered here at It's Susie Q96. No big deal. All right. I'm going to go see if I can fix my car because I need to take all this money. You can raid anybody you want, and I would love to go raid German coins because I love German coins. But unfortunately, I got to go raid let's see if I can get my car started and go to the bank situation instead. Because I need to get that done. I need to go to the bank. I need to go to the post office. I'm still one customs form short. I needed 3, but I only told Sandy 2, and that was my fault. And I got some other things that I'm not sure about the weight on. Mikey, I messed his postage label up, and so I just got to take it down there and have him weigh it and add the extra postage on at the post office. So I got to go take care of Unstable Mabel. That's my car. So we'll catch up with y'all. I'm on at 6 o'clock tonight with Sweeping the Dirt Metal Detecting, where we will be featuring Colorado. See how they detect out in the Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming. Hit the like button on your way out. Make sure you're subscribed, or all of these entries aren't going to do you a darn bit of good when the contest comes around, because you have to be a subscriber to the channel. All right. We'll catch everybody at 6 p.m. Eastern. Bye. Thanks for helping me with my stray coins.